Hey folks, it's dinner time. I have reasons to believe that Scruffy's hungry, so let's get this show on the road. Hey Scruffy, how you doing? Ready for dinner? And he walks away. So I assume he's doing that so I can go out. Okay, there's that meow. Okay. Oh, come on out. Okay, I'm gonna open this ring. Okay, I'm taking the plate out. Put it on the table. Get the water. Close the door. And I'm going to walk past you to get to the water bowl. Okay, so I'm going to change the water now. So I'm going to get the little bowl out. Oops. And getting the new one in. So fresh water. Put the bin back. Okay, I'm getting up. I'm going to sit in the chair. Okay, let me get the glove on. So yeah, you're meowing. Not very loudly, but you are meowing. Okay, I got the glove on. So. Yeah, he's vigorous with face rubs tonight. That's a vigorous face rub. Another vigorous side switch. And he's into it tonight. So it's funny how last night he was avoiding me after dinner. And now he really wants to be pet. So I think the answer is never feed him. I don't think you'd like that very much, would you? Me not feeding you anymore? But you were so much better behaved when you don't eat. I'm a little nervous. I've been getting his, he keeps switching sides, and my glove keeps touching his chin, like under his head. And I know in the past he's scratched me when I've gone into that area before. So I'm still cautious about petting him there. But yeah, tonight he's friendlier than usual. There may be an explanation why. He may be hungrier than usual. Though I actually don't know the explanation for that. But yeah, I'll get into that a little later when we do dinner, because I got footage from earlier today. But I guess I can say he was hanging out basically in this vicinity all day, as far as I know. So I think he's, well, I don't know. So I'm assuming he was hungry at one point, and then maybe not hungry. I don't know. Okay, so I just switched fingers so I was touching him with the inside of the fingers instead of the outside. I was worried he might get aggravated, but he seemed to handle it okay those couple times. Yeah, he wanted me under the chin there. So, yeah, the weather continues to be pretty good. So the sun came out today again. I think the temperature is probably, I don't know, it's probably maybe a couple degrees, like maybe 1 or 2 degrees warmer than yesterday. So I think we broke 60. So I saw Scruffy from a distance sitting, and I noticed that the front, like his front legs and kind of his mane area, actually below the mane area, the kind of the front leg area, seemed like the fur wasn't as thick as I remember it. So I'm wondering if he's starting to shed his winter coat, even though it's still technically winter. I think it's going to be winter for technically still a couple months, or a month and a half maybe. But yeah, the weather here, it's not very extreme, so you might not need a full winter coat for the next month. So I'll be curious what he looks like in a month or two. So I think we got a couple minutes left, but he's been really good, so I'm kind of tempted just to get dinner rolling for him. Yeah, he's starting to not be as vigorous about the petting, so he might be getting bored. Saying, enough pets already, give me food. So he's getting into that set for a second. So I think, yeah, we're going to probably finish up pretty soon here, and then we'll get him dinner. Because I think he wants dinner. Okay, I think this is probably a good stopping point. He's slowing down on the responsiveness. Okay, Scruffy, ready for some food? And some dinner? Any meow for me? No? You're always quiet. Okay, so we have the last of the meaty pate with real chicken and tuna, and this is the last of that 9 lives pack. So I'm going to pick up the brush now. Try not to scratch me. Okay, now I need to get a proper grip. So I cleaned the brush last night, if you recall, so the brush is nice and clean. So I'm going to brush you. So I see a little grooming artifact here. And it was a little tangled. So you may have a flea again. So yeah, this area is a little more tangled than previous nights, but it's not too bad. So I think I'm gonna flip the brush over pretty soon so I get his head. Because yeah, he's overall pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna flip the brush now. So as I was saying about the food, so I ordered more from Target a couple days ago online, so they're shipping it. Unfortunately, this local store didn't have all the things I wanted for pickup, so I just opted for buying a few more things because I needed some groceries anyway. And yeah, basically got the free shipping. Now I'm used to kind of slow shipping for free shipping, but Target sent me a couple emails. I think one yesterday, one today, so they already shipped out my order, so that's pretty good. And I think the first shipment actually might arrive tomorrow. So the problem is, yeah, they broke it up into 2 shipments, which I don't understand. And oddly, and, you know, Murphy's Law type thing, of all the things that I ordered, that was the cat food, which is the thing I need most, is the thing that didn't ship in that first shipment. Everything else got in that first shipment except the cat food. But I got a notification that the cat food went out today. I didn't check the ETA, so I don't know if it's going to come tomorrow or how many days after it's going to come. But I was kind of expecting the food wouldn't get here in time, so I have a different can of cat food in mind that I'm going to give him. So I think I'm going to stop brushing him. So his fur's, it's all kind of messy, but I think that's just the way his fur is. So I will have a new brush as part of that order. So we'll see how he likes that new brush. I'm a little bit worried about it. It looks more intimidating. It's one of those wire grooming brushes. To me, they look really sharp and kind of scary. But some cats seem to, at least in videos, they seem to really like it. So, since I had that $5 off, $15 of pet supplies, I was trying to figure out what to get, and I kind of liked, yeah, people seem to recommend those brushes. Cats seem to like them, even though they look scary to me. And then this one has the eject feature, and so it'll be easier to clean. Because I can get one of those cheapy ones at Dollar Tree, but they don't have the eject feature. So anyway, we'll see when the order gets here. But anyway, so getting back onto why I think Scruffy was hungry. So this morning, about lunchtime actually, I was getting my breakfast/lunch together, and I didn't see Scruffy, couldn't see him, so I had no idea where he was. And then suddenly, as I was dealing with my food, I noticed that he was suddenly on the table. So I think he just jumped on the table when I wasn't watching, and he was staring right at me. And I've never seen him do that before, quite like that. I mean, I've seen him on the table, but yeah, I've never seen him like just get on the table and then start staring at me. So I grabbed my camera, start recording. I had to get it from another room, came back, start recording him. He's still staring at me. And then eventually, I think he got bored, turned around, and then just kind of laid down. I assumed he was going to go to sleep. Then a little bit later, not long after, I noticed he was sitting on the gray mat there. So he jumped off the table at some point, and he was sitting basically in that position, waiting for me for dinner, except it was basically lunchtime. And so A little surprised at that, kind of confused. Since we haven't done lunch in a long time, I kind of thought maybe he's telling me he's hungry. So, unfortunately, I had things to do, so I said, I can't feed you right now. It was on my mind, so I left, did some things, and I think maybe an hour later I came back and said, okay, I got a moment here, maybe I should feed him. Don't really want to feed him because I know it'll be probably another 20-30 minutes out of my day. I still have things to do. But anyway, I prepared his food. And then, actually no, I prepared dry kibble. I didn't prepare any wet cat food. So basically I just prepared some dry kibble. Said, okay, this will be a lunch snack meal thing. I opened the blinds, and he's sleeping near the potted plant. And so I guess he decided he'd rather sleep than eat. So at that point, I wasn't sure if I should try to wake him and feed him or just skip the meal. So I decided instead of like full force waking him, I just kind of tapped the window, see if I can get his attention. Took a couple taps, but eventually, yeah, he kind of woke, kind of startled, and then he saw me, and then he kind of relaxed, and then he went back to sleep. So I sat there for a while, I think, okay, does he want food or not? And since he went back to sleep, it's like, okay, I think I'm just gonna assume he'd rather sleep than eat, because I've had those lunches in the past. If you've seen them, you know, he taunts me, I come out, he doesn't eat. Ignores me, basically. Mocks me. So I said screw it, closed the curtain, went away. And so, yeah, here we are. But that's why I was thinking he was hungry. Because I'm thinking maybe he was feeling hungry at lunch, and since he didn't eat, yeah, he's eager for dinner. And I couldn't see him out the window for dinner because he was too close to the door. So I just assumed he was out here, and yeah, he was. So I'm not sure why he was hungry all of a sudden. It was only a few nights ago where he didn't even finish his dinner. And so now, you know, he seems hungrier. And then last night he was, I don't know, if you recall, I came out here after dinner, after he had left to clean the brush, and then he reappeared, but he was avoiding me. So he wouldn't get close to me to allow me to pet him. Didn't really want to interact with me, but he seemed to be snooping around, hoping to find food, like in the carrier, or if I had just left something for him. But I didn't, because he didn't interact with me. So he watched me clean the brush, and then he left. And then I think I didn't film it, but he came back after that. And so after I went back in, before I closed the curtain, I saw he came back and he was sniffing around for food again. But yeah, no food. Just gonna brush you. So yeah, see, when he gets close to done, he doesn't want me brushing him or touching him anymore. So I find that really irritating, actually. So I'm gonna put the brush down. Okay, I won't brush you. Finish. He's a messy eater. There's actually a piece of meat on the edge there. But he's leaving. So I don't know about this cat. Seemed all hungry and everything, and then he walks off like he doesn't even want food. I didn't give him any extra. Well, guess he's full. Anyway, I guess that's it for tonight. So it's faster than usual, but I guess that's good. I can go eat. So thanks for joining us, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.